I'm Grace.
And I'm Dea.
And we are literally dead.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. Hope you're all feeling super Christmassy. I'm feeling super Christmassy. This is my best Christmas I've ever Christmased.
Very Christmassy this year.
What are you doing to be Christmassy?
Me? I went to a Christmas market and I spent too much money on rum and cheese.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Cheese flavoured rum?
No, it was actually chocolate flavoured rum.
Oh, sounds nice.
It is not.
It's like a chocolate buzzball.
No, it didn't taste like a chocolate buzzball.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not as refined as you. How much did it set you back?
Actually, not much. It was like 25 quid.
Oh, that's okay.
No, it was good for a Christmas market
For a good
price.
sized bottle of rum, yeah.
Because they were also selling mead, and it was like 37 quid for like a small bottle of mead. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Who even wants mead? What's this? I mean, it sounds fair.
It tasted good though. It was like elderflower. It was yummy.
Okay.
I am a slut for elderflower, but not this year apparently because that was too steep.
How much is too steep for elderflower?
37 quid apparently.
No, I'm trying to feel Christmassy. It's really hard. I always feel like Christmas starts too early. This is my whole philosophy and I won't go too long on it. But because in the UK we don't have a Thanksgiving, we don't have anything to do with that energy between Halloween and Christmas.
November is a very strange month.
Yeah. You literally finish Halloween, you're exhausted, but at least you got the fireworks to look forward to at the end of the week. And then after that, Nothing. And so everyone just starts Christmas early because they're like, what am I going to do? But then you get so Christmassy, and I found myself towards the end of November literally wrapped up in blankets watching Christmas movies, feeling the most Christmassy person ever. Meanwhile now, I went out 2 days ago, which was like, the 5th of December. I saw Christmas lights and I thought, oh, they still got those up? No, seriously. And I realized, Christmas hasn't happened yet. Also,
the thing is that for me, I like to take a break between my festivities. Like, I don't get really into Christmas mood until like at least like mid-November.
Mm-hmm.
I need a good couple weeks of like autumny horror movies after October to really flush that out of my system.
Okay.
And then like mid-November, I start thinking, right, where's my list of presents I need to buy? Like, where's the sales happening?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, all right. And then December, the first week of Advent, that's when we usually put up our Christmas lights.
Okay. I mean, that's a good way of stretching it out.
Yeah.
But I think it'd just be better if we had a holiday towards the end of November.
I guess so, but I just feel like that's just a lot of money and
But then you don't have to put that much into it. You can put a small little effort.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I think Thanksgiving's so good. And don't get me wrong, from what I've heard from Americans, a lot of them putting a lot of effort and a lot of money. But the focus is sort of just family getting together and eating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, great. You don't need any specific kind of decorations. You don't need any kind of party planning. You don't need gifts. It's just family dinner, everyone getting together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, what a perfect thing. You know, also it's so great because decor-wise, it's a perfect gradient because it's in between Halloween and Christmas. So you can keep out your pumpkins, but you can also put up your Christmas tree.
Well, I see a mix of both, like not at the same time, but like I see multiple houses and they do it completely differently. Some is like completely like autumn vibes and like pumpkins everywhere, and then I scroll down and I see another burnt turkey, and that one there's a Christmas tree in the background.
Oh, speaking of Christmas trees, actually, how do you feel about this? This is my first Christmas in this new area.
Yeah.
And I found out it's a very normal thing to have Christmas trees in your front garden.
You don't have a front garden.
But whatever we have, that little front something,
Yeah.
there's all the houses here have, and there's at least like a dozen that have a Christmas tree.
Do you think they just keep, like, do they have real ones or are they fake?
They're fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some are like, just normal fake tree, and then some are like even like fake light trees. But they put like a full Christmas tree in the front of their house. And Christmas lights and stuff, but yeah.
I like seeing Christmas lights in windows and stuff. I think that, like, it's cool to see a few houses that do extra, but I don't like it when, like, the whole street is, like, decked out and then you are pressured to, like, do the same amount of effort as everyone else.
Well, you're only pressured if you let yourself be pressured.
That's true.
Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a pussy.
Exactly. As much as we're here to talk about Christmas, we're here to talk about horrific Christmases.
Oh, scary.
Ooh, think of all the amazing Christmas films we could have watched.
And you chose this one. I want the emphasis to be on the fact that Reese chose this movie.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
We were on Tubi, and you were like, oh, we could do Santa's Sleigh. Oh, look at this movie. The 12 Sleighs of Christmas. We have to watch it.
Listen.
You insisted on it.
I knew it was by, what's the name? Full Moon Productions?
Full Moon Features, yes.
That's it. Full Moon Features.
If you don't know Full Moon Features, they are responsible for the Evil Toys franchise. They are Ginger Dead Man, they're Evil Bong, Baby Oopsie, the Subspecies movies, all of the cheesy, like, puppet horror movies you can think of. Most of them are by Full Moon.
So I thought this would be fun and silly and cheesy.
Yeah.
Surely. It also wasn't that long, and I thought, this would be nice. It looked very Christmassy too.
It did look very Christmassy.
Like, it looked tacky Christmas. It wasn't just like, oh, it's on Christmas. It looked full of tacky Christmas. I thought, oh, this is going to feel nice.
I do feel like there are less tacky Christmas movies recently. Like, they're all, like, elegant, like, if they're regular. Or if they're horror, they try and, like, elevate it above. Like, instead of, like, a tacky Christmas tree, it's, like, everything is grey and silver.
Yeah, also, why do we spend so much time in Christmas movies with rich people?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's always either a rich person learning a lesson or just rich people being rich people. Whether that's like upper middle class, like families and like, you know, upper middle class white women coming home from the city, falling in love.
And finally following their dreams to open a hot chocolate cafe.
Yeah, or like, you know, the Scrooge story. Or it's just bougie, rich Christmas. Even take like, what's it called? Silent Night?
Yeah.
Is that the David
That
Hubba?
one was... David Hubba.
Yeah, even that one.
That was
about a rich
Night.
family. That was it, Violent Night.
Yeah.
Which is a play on Silent Night.
Yeah.
But even that one follows a rich movie.
I realised that 2 years later after
I would.
the movie.
No, I knew that. The point is I thought, like, I'm sick of like spending Christmas with like all those rich families. Like, I want to see a small, quaint, cute, impoverished Christmas.
A little working class Christmas.
I need a working class Christmas.
Where the dad gets socks and the mum gets like a Hoover.
Yeah, and where like it's just nice and sweet, and it's not like a lesson that some rich person's learning. Like, why is it whenever we see like working class Christmas, it's always some rich person in the corner like, oh, that's the real meaning behind like I don't want to exist for you to learn a lesson. Ooh, preach. Whew.
Wow, that was very philosophical.
I want to exist just for someone else to learn a lesson.
A regular Christmas, like a regular person Christmas, and then they go to a rich family's Christmas and they're like, this is what you think Christmas is? Like, that's like crazy. And then they give them loads of money. In fact, I just want that to happen to me.
You just want to judge rich people and then become rich.
I want to judge rich people and then just get like a box full of cash for Christmas.
So you basically got paid to judge rich people. Oh, I'd love that.
Oh my God.
I'd love that.
You've seen the vision now.
I've seen the vision. Oh, is that a job? What do you call that?
I don't know.
Judging rich people and getting money for it.
Getting paid.
That's what we're doing right now. We ain't getting paid.
No, we're not. But you could pay us if you wanted to.
Oh, please, pull through. Oh my God, sorry. Okay, that was a lot of chat. Let's get to the film. But as we said, it's the 12 Slays of Christmas. And honestly, there's not going to be much to talk about. So that's why we're rambling.
We've chosen the 2022 version, not to be confused with the 2016 version. It's currently on Tubi in the UK, if you have that. Mm-hmm. And it's 42 minutes long. So it's not very long at all. Mm-hmm. I'll give you my little spoiler-free synopsis. But I think you can stay for this one. Even if you don't want spoilers, you can stay for this one. Oh. 3 women take shelter in a manor where a sinister old man unleashes a feast and terrifying tales.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the whole plot. And it starts, like, there's a very, like, weird TV show intro where there's, like, a monologue happening. Mm-hmm. Where he's like, terrifying tales. 3 women come to this house.
3 little bitches arrive to this manor in stitches. They can't stop laughing. And they're ugly.
You lost the rhyming towards the end, but I applaud the effort. But the thing is it looks like AI. And this
at least he tried. Let's all make fun of the person who tried.
Yeah, let's do that, guys. You thought you could shame me? It's not gonna happen.
You're not rich.
No, I have no shame, so it's fine.
I would carry so much shame to be rich.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are you kidding me?
Give me all the shame.
Yeah. Why are you staring at me like that?
Go on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but by the way,
feel like... Oh, sorry, man.
During this, just in case we forget, there's this weird like images that pop up, and there's almost a shot that looks like AI.
It's the ham being cut, and it like flops down.
If you've seen AI videos of like cutting things, you know, like when something's being sliced, and then the slice has a texture that seems completely unnatural and just like rubbery.
Yeah.
But it came out in 2022. And it looks more like 2024, 25 AI.
Yeah, so we can't tell if maybe it's just really badly like animated, or the ham was made of like rubber and it bounced, or if it was AI.
Yeah.
So tell us, was AI this bad back in 2022? Anyway.
I'm AI.
You're AI.
I'm not real. I was never here, bitch.
Oh my God.
I was immediately disappearing.
No wonder you look like that.
Because I got 6 fingers.
In 12 years, yeah.
No, okay. Let's just rerun this because there's nothing really to say.
Yeah, 3 girls, they're stuck in the snow. They can't get their car out, so then they run into this house. Done.
Yeah.
Then
they come in, they're like, hello, our car broke down. Do you have a phone?
And they have an argument in the middle of the hallway. And then, this really got to me because it made me giggle because, they're arguing and then mid-argument, they just stop speaking and one of them just goes, ugh! And
you never just screamed?
No, but they look like they're arguing still. They're still pointing fingers and they're still facing each other. It's not out of exasperation, but it's she's supposed to be talking, but she just goes, ah!
That's how I feel.
They weren't even arguing anymore.
Yeah, because she screamed. That's how you end an argument real quick. But no, they're begging. At one point, she even shouts was it answer back or say something? She says.
Yeah.
Mind you, she thinks that she doesn't know if anyone's home, but she screams, say something. So weird.
Say something.
But then they notice it's food.
Yeah, they notice their food, and then they're like, what if someone's home? Who cares? I'm hungry, is one of them says.
Which was real.
She just stuffs her face.
It looked good.
You know what? It did look good.
Let's not judge her. Let's put that out there first. The food looked good. They were really hungry. You know what? I know exactly what they were going through. I bet they were on their way. Well, we know they were on their way to a party.
Yeah, because they're dressed like little Christmas whores.
But only some people can relate to this. But not eating before a function because you got to fit into a certain outfit or look cute in a certain outfit because you got belly showing or something. That's what they were going through. But then they saw this food and they said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, but to be fair, the food did look good. But this one girl, she's just stuffing her face the entire movie.
Oh, and she's eating this cookie and she says, the other girl's like, stop being a fucking bitch, that's not your cookie. And she's like, didn't you hear? Cookies are meant to be shared.
And then this voice comes down from the stairs and is like, indeed they are, my dear. And then they look up at the landing and there's an old guy and he's facing the wall. He's turned his back towards them to do this dramatic entrance.
Yeah, it's almost like he's been turned around and he doesn't have very good eyesight.
Yeah.
Because he's speaking out the window and he's sort of like, yes, Tyreece, please have some food.
There's a spotlight on him as well.
Yeah.
He had this spotlight installed into his house so that he could do this specifically.
And he's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's silly, it's kooky. And
he kind of looks like the old man from Scary Movie 2. The one with the hand.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Much older, but yeah.
That's that vibe I got from him the entire time.
So they start taking part in some food. The old guy is sort of talking to them. He's pouring some gravy, which sounds disgusting and looks way too thick.
It does. I thought it was the eating sound at first, and I looked up from my notes, and it was gravy. It was ew.
And he explains how he lives alone, and they're like, well, who'd you cook this food for? And he's like,
for you, obviously.
Which is how did you know they were even coming? What a creep.
He got one of those doorbells from Amazon, but at the end of his drive, so they knew he was coming.
And they contact someone, I don't know, AA or something. And
calls a tow truck.
He's like, oh, well, we have time to kill, my dearies. And so they start looking around, and one of them finds a storybook.
And it's a new book. It looks new.
And it's called The 12 Slays of Christmas.
So then he blows dust off it into a girl's face. That is a new book. What are you doing?
With a mountain of dust.
How long has it been there?
It was dandruff.
Oh.
Mind you, nothing...
He's got no hair. What the fuck?
There were loads of things at the house, and none of them really looked dusty at all. It looked like a well-kept house.
It did. It looked like
brand
a
new lights.
House.
It did.
Yeah.
So then having this one book that also looked brand new, but was covered in, I guess, dandruff. It's what's happening?
He filed his feet over it.
Oh. Right in her face. Right in her face. Made me sick. He sits down with the book, and he hands a present to one of the girls, and he says, open this, my dearie. So she opens it, she's fun, she goes, oh, this is cute. What is it?
And it's a Jack in the Box. Meanwhile, at this point in the movie, we pause the movie because we're hearing this faint ringing and we can't determine if it's the pipes in your radiator or if it's the film. And we unpause and we pause a few times and we realise there is a slight sound of jingle bells that go throughout the entire film.
But it's it's just jingle, 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 jingle.
It's so quiet. And we thought we were going crazy.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Anyway.
You should put some slight bells in the background of this whole episode. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
That'd drive me up the wall.
But it was so quiet that like you said, we thought it was the radio. We were actually kind of drove me mad.
And then she pulls out, so we start the movie again, and she pulls out this figure, and it's a Jack in the Box, blind box figure. And it's a clown guy. And he starts telling the story, and we realise while we're watching the film again, these are clips from a different movie.
Yeah, well, because also recognize the Jack in the Box movie, which is a movie by the same studio, which is one of their toy horrors, which is a Jack in the Box, a killer Jack in the Box. I'm like, oh, okay. So my thinking at this point, when I saw the Jack in the Box and I recognized the Jack in the Box film, is that we were going to get like a short story from that character, right?
Like a Christmas AU version.
Exactly. Just a short 5-minute original clip of that character.
Yeah. But no, it's clips from the Jack in the Box movie.
Literally a montage.
Of him eating faces.
Characters you don't know, happenings you don't understand, context non-existent.
I've not seen the Jack in the Box movie. I have no idea who these people are. And meanwhile, while the clips are playing, the old man just keeps his narration going, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, there are occasionally, like, pauses for, like, screams and stuff. And then the short ends, and then she opens another girl opens a present, and it's a different figure.
Yeah, the next figure is the Ginger Dead Man, which is one of their other toys. And immediately we realize exactly what's happening here.
It's a clip show. It's
a glorified ad.
The whole film is like those videos online where it's like, top horror movie moments from Full Moon Features. It's like that, but just like...
But 12.
But 12 of them. And also, like, it's got a cute little framing device of the girls coming to the house.
Yeah. Which at this point, we were like, we're already in so deep. We were laughing our asses off for some reason. And we're like, we're just going to do this film anyway.
Mind you, I hadn't seen the Ginger Dead Man either, but I'd heard of this one.
And I will say they did pick a very funny scene where the Ginger Dead Man sees a puppet that looks like the Go gremlin from the Gremlins 2. And he tries to fuck it. And he's like, oh, what's wrong, Toots? You're not going to put out?
The guy who's puppeteering this puppet is lying under the table. And when he's not, like, putting out for this Ginger Dead Man, Ginger Dead Man grabs, like, a chainsaw and starts fucking going at it with his hand.
Yeah, at the puppet, which obviously...
Is his hand.
Yeah, up her ass. That's how puppeteering works. Oh, look at my ventriloquism skills. Ah! Oh, hi. My name's Dea. And I need help. I'm really gay. Oh. For the benefit of the listener, Dea was trying to mouth to the words I was saying, and I was trying to say the words without mouthing. I'm not very good. But I tried.
I could be a better puppet, I'll admit it.
No, you do great, sweetie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, you have any Christmas traditions that you think, like, not everyone has?
Well, I feel like we do this every year. We're like, what are your Christmas traditions? And then I'm trying to think of anything that I don't...
Well, here's the thing. You have a lot of, like, Danish ones.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know that many other Danish families, so I don't know if they're Danish traditions or if they're, like, just my family.
Well, either way, they're yours.
But the things I do... I've started going to the Christmas market every year with my friends.
That's nice.
Oh, I started my own Christmas tradition. So basically, I learned that Italian people, they make, like, chocolate salami, which is, like, crushed biscuits, cocoa powder, like, butter mixed together into, like, a sausage shape. And then they put it in the fridge and they bring it out. But when I made it, it looked like a poop. It tasted great, but it looked like a poop. And so I call it my Christmas poo. And I make a Christmas poo every year now.
Glad I never have to share.
You had some!
No, I did not have Christmas poo.
Yes, you did!
You shit in my mouth?
You can't...
I ate your shit? When did I eat your shit?
You just stuck your hand up my ass and put it in me!
What? That's different.
No, it's not. You licked your finger out afterwards.
Yeah, for the benefit of the listener, I did shove my hand in today. You just couldn't see it. This is why you should watch the YouTube. Christ. No, I don't do Christmas poo. You know, I do Christmas movies. I love Christmas. Actually, you know what? Again, there's not much to talk about the film, so I'm going to fill up this episode with much nonsense as possible. Have you heard of the film? Stop! Have you heard of the film The Family Stone?
Okay, I have heard of it, but only from one TikTok, because apparently the movie is insane.
Okay, wait! Yes, it is! Okay, here's the thing. Whenever I've heard about this film, people have said that, like, oh, me and my family always watch The Family Stone at Christmas, or my favorite Christmas movie is Family Stone. Oh, I can't have Christmas without watching it. Made me think it was just the sweetest story ever.
Yeah?
It is a humiliation ritual.
Oh.
It is a family of the worst people ever.
Okay.
Absolutely just cunts. They're all, like, backstabbing, rude, judgmental, like... terrible partners, terrible siblings. They're just horrible people wrapped in this very cutesy vibe.
Oh, it's like those rom-coms where the guy's a creep, but then you have to like accept it because she loves him.
Yeah, kind of. But the whole point is like, it's just like, you know, this middle America family, this like cutesy, like, you know, family is everything we got family. And their son comes back from the big city with his big city girlfriend, and they're just horrible to her the whole time. Super unforgiving, super rude. Like, especially one of the sisters just like gives her no chance. She's literally being like humiliated. Mind you, her like, not husband, her boyfriend, who is like the son of this family, is like not helping her out at all, standing up for her at all. And then she ends up being racist.
She ends up being, that's the end of the movie.
And homophobic.
And
Wait, that's not the end.
The real magical of Christmas is being racist and homophobic.
Wait, no, because you're feeling bad for her because they're being completely rude to her, but then she ends up kind of accidentally being homophobic.
Oh,
now,
no.
she's not actually homophobic, which like she also is, but here's the thing, because she's really autistic. No, she is. She's autistic. That's the plot of this movie. Is she's
so it's diagnosed in the movie?
No, I diagnosed it. Listen, wait, hear me out. Because they're talking at one point. One of the sons is like deaf, but that's not relevant here. He's gay. That's more relevant.
Oh.
And the family loves him. His like husband or partner's there the whole time. And the mother says at one point that like they're kind of joking, but like also not joking about how like she wanted all her sons to be gay, and how like the gay son's like, oh yeah, she asked me when I was 8 if I was gay, and the other two brothers were like, yeah, she asked us too. You're not special. She's like, I really wished, but there was no chance with them. But I got my gay son, and that's when the autistic. Like city girlfriend goes, but you didn't actually want him to be gay, right? You didn't actually wish for that. Because in her head she's thinking, well, no one would actively wish for their son to be gay. And now her reasoning was like, you'd want them to have the easiest life possible, right? You wouldn't wish that on them. Obviously she's not understanding the nuance. She's not understanding that in their family they care more so about what is like morally right rather than what is societally right. She doesn't understand that, right? But that's why she clashes with this family. And then she turns to the gay black boyfriend and she's like, well, you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh no,
but as in pointing out that he will understand prejudice and understand that you wouldn't wish prejudice on your child.
Yeah,
but it comes off wrong, you know. But it's weird, but it's whatever. But then her sister comes to town.
Oh no.
And she's, because she invites her sister because she can't handle this family, and she's like a little bit more chill, less stuck up, and they all immediately love her even without her opening her mouth. They're all nice to her. Mind you, when she gets off the bus, the boyfriend of her sister is there to pick her up, and he immediately falls in love with her. And you see him checking her out.
Wait, so whose boyfriend's falling in love with who?
The autistic city girl.
Her boyfriend is falling in love with her sister?
Yeah, as soon as he sees her, immediately starts following her around.
These bitches on Jeremy Kyle.
He's following her around like a sappy puppy, right? The family's all over her, and even when the sister says something like wrong, well, not wrong, but like crosses a boundary, where she asks the gay couple who like are thinking about having a child, like, do you have a preference for the race of your baby? Which is a weird question, right? Like,
yeah, but the mom had a preference for the sexuality of her baby.
But it was a weird question. But immediately they were like, no, of course, we're so okay with that question. Meanwhile, the city girl, whenever she said anything that was a little bit like crossing of a line, a little too weird, they gave her so much shit for it. Anyway, mind you, she ends up sleeping with her boyfriend's brother, and then her boyfriend ends up asking out her sister, and a year later, siblings swap.
Well, so she just swaps siblings?
Yeah, they just swap siblings.
Get these bitches on Jeremy
and
Kyle.
And then the mum dies of cancer.
That was our review of Family Stone. I gave it a 3.5.
it's, you know what? I'm just doing what the 12 Days of Slay did, where I just put a film in a film. I had to give you families. Yeah, that was actually the second Slay of Christmas, was the Family Stone. No, please watch the Family Stone, and then please like DM us, because I need to know if anyone watches this film differently, because it's ridiculously insane.
Yeah. Well, at this point, we'd figured out that it was like an advertisement for all their films, and in my head I was like, oh, it's also advertising the figures, but I couldn't find them online. So if you have the figures or you know of them, DM me, tell me how much they cost. Like, I don't want them, I just want to know if this was an ad or not. A second ad, sorry. And the third Slay of Christmas is a cowboy puppet with 6 arms.
Yes, it was.
Who shoots a bunch of Nazis.
And it specifically shoots a Nazi out a window.
Yes, that was really funny.
Because that works. Mind you, the first few shots he had didn't even knock him back.
I didn't even see a window in the background.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You don't see a lot of things. But it doesn't even knock him back the first few bullets. But all of a sudden, bullets throw him out window.
Yeah.
And I love that. Who else we got?
Then we got Totem, the Wicked Warrior, Ancient Totem Come to Life. I thought he was an alien. Because as a scientist, he chases around a room.
Yeah. Well, but I thought he was like, especially because the movie's called Totem, that he was some sort of like ancient wooden totem.
Yeah.
That like, because she also pricks her finger on him before he comes to life. And he
gets blood on him.
Yeah. That's my reading. Because scientists would also study that.
I guess they would. I don't know why. I saw the lab coat and I was like, oh, alien. You know?
Yeah, he does kind of look like an alien.
He does.
I swear at one point it looks like he has acid breath. We don't know because we haven't seen the film.
We haven't seen any of these films. Do you want us to watch a full moon feature film? Tell us.
Yeah, tell us which one. From what we're saying, at the end we'll round them all up and you can tell us which one to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get like 2 people who like message and comment. Come on, you two.
Come on, our commenters. We believe in you. That one guy. We love you.
Or person.
Or Mariella. After that, we get the tunneler. And this scene was funny because it's a girl, she's riding her like boyfriend and he's like blindfolded with the ugliest blindfold you've ever seen.
And like his wrists are strapped to the bed frame and she's like, just going at it.
And then she notices something. So then she goes to the side of the bed. He's still tied up and blindfolded, mind you. Looks under the bed. Looks up. No one's there. Looks under the bed again. And then there's the tunneler. And he like...
Let me describe it. He's like a little man. Like just like a normal little doll. But he's bald. Instead of hair, he has...
A drill.
A drill coming... Like a drill cone coming out of the top of his head.
Yeah.
And I guess he just like gives everyone head and...
Well, not the kind of head you want.
No, not the kind of head her husband was wanting.
He doesn't drill you in the way you like.
No, he doesn't.
Because he like rams the drill into her like face, doesn't he?
Yeah, and she's just soaked in blood, which I'm like...
Well, how else are you supposed to be with that kind of thing in your head?
I'm looking for context.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen the film.
No, neither have I.
Speaking of, okay.
Oh my god.
Next we have the torch, which is like a little guy with like a gas mask.
They're all puppets and they're supposed to be toys. Yeah. Who's buying these toys?
And he's got like a flamethrower hand and he like burns this woman to the ground. I mean, it's quite funny because you're seeing glimpses into these different universes, although actually they're part of one big universe.
Isn't this the one where the woman tries to like shoot him with a shotgun and then he sets her on fire?
The full mooniverse.
The full moon? That's such a good like word.
I feel like I'm not the first person to say that.
We should watch all of the movies and then do like a video on that.
One video on all the fucking films.
We could do it.
Actually, it already exists. It's called the 12 Slays of a Christmas, bitch. You want to see a video on all the films? Go watch the 12 Slays.
Wait, we already have. No, but we could get like a pegboard and like look crazier than we do already.
Damn, and we'll do like lines and wires connecting the characters. We're doing it.
Okay.
Actually,
in a couple of years.
Yeah.
It'll take us a couple of years to get to it.
Mm-hmm. Unless we watch everything in 2 times speed.
Yeah, but then we won't remember anything because it's happened 2 parts.
Our review would just be like, it was, I don't know, the pacing was weird. It was just really quick.
Then we get Baby Oopsie, and this one I'd seen. This is the only full moon film apart from 12 Slays of Christmas that I'd seen, because I watched Baby Oopsie while I was cleaning my room one day, and that movie is fucking wild. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about this like woman who is like looks after dolls. She's like really sad. She lives with an overbearing like mother, or I can't remember if it's a mother or a roommate. Like her love life is in shambles, like, but she runs like a doll YouTube channel where she like restores dolls, right? And then she gets Baby Oopsie and restores her, and Baby Oopsie's fucking evil and swears like a sailor, and like in this clip bites her mum's nose off.
Yeah, or she cuts it off. She says, "This is for the nose job you always wanted."
Yes.
Oopsie.
And then the woman who restored Baby Oopsie comes into the room, and then the mum for some reason runs straight towards her and attacks her. But I thought she would be trying to get the baby off her head.
What do you mean?
Like, so when the main character of this movie, she like runs into the room, she's looking for Baby Oopsie, she pulls like a cloth off of another doll, mm-hmm. because she thinks that Baby Oopsie's hiding under there.
Yeah.
And then like she turns around, and then the woman whose nose got cut off, she's running full speed towards her with the knife.
With a hammer.
Oh, with a hammer.
And then she hits her on the head.
Yeah. And I'm just like, would you not be trying to pull the baby that's cutting your nose off your head first?
The baby wasn't there yet.
I suppose she was like riding on her back.
No, she runs out, hits the woman on the head with the hammer, mm-hmm. and then the baby jumps onto her head.
Yes, yeah, and she's like, "Say goodbye, bitch!"
And then drills her into her eye.
Yeah.
Well,
more
her
drilling.
temple.
Yeah.
More drilling.
But I'd seen this movie, and honestly, I do recommend it if you're like shit-faced.
Yes.
Or cleaning your room.
Talking about being shit-faced, actually, this is not a transition at all. The next one was... leech lady or leech woman.
The leech woman.
Which was such a weird toy because it's kind of supposed to be this like normal woman who's supposed to be, I guess, somewhat like a pretty.
Yeah, she's supposed to be just a
toy,
pretty puppet.
But she like very slowly regurgitates and vomits leeches.
But this is where we realize that the full mooniverse is a thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because in this clip we see. Which we've seen another clip before of like this one puppet that shows up later, but in this one we see her vomiting leeches on Nazis, and so I'm thinking this is probably the same film as the fucking six-armed cowboy.
Mm-hmm. But the soldier,
are they advertising the same movie in this?
The scene doesn't make sense to me because the soldier like falls onto the ground, and he's lying there while she regurgitates leeches on him. And mind you, it's so slow, and he just lays there freaking out that there's leeches on him, and it's like, get up, close your mouth, like. Turn over? No, he just sits there. What was probably like 3 minutes, just like crying as like leeches get dropped on him until one gets dropped in his throat and he chokes.
Look, I've seen The Lost City with Sandra Bullock. You can pick the leeches off.
Yeah, and mind you, there's also a cutback to one of the other scenes, which is the man who is tied to the bed.
Yeah, he's in this one too.
And leech lady is like vomiting leeches into his mouth, and he like chokes on that.
This one, you can see why he didn't get away though.
Well, yeah, because he was actually tied down.
Yeah.
Also, there was like a human, like a human man holding him still.
Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
We don't know the context.
We'll never know.
Now I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know which. The thing is because some of these movies have, like, there's definitely multiple puppets in the same movie, right? Like, we're pretty sure that the cowboy and the leech woman are in one movie. And we're pretty sure the tunneler and the leech woman are in one movie. And we don't get the names of these movies.
No. So that's why it also does a bad job, because even if it is supposed to be this glorified advertisement, I don't know where to find these films. I mean, I do, because they have their own fucking...
Yeah, but maybe it's not less of an advertisement and more like people who love Full Moon will watch this like thing and like, oh, I remember that movie, you know? But then I also think that like that's not going to make them any money, you know?
No, but also like, I'm like, why did you even make it?
To be fair, in my head I was like, who the fuck is watching it? And then I remembered I was.
Yeah, we were watching it. Then I opened my eyes and realized we were watching it.
We were watching the movie, and it wasn't a dream, and we're still here. Then we get Evil Bong. I'd heard of this movie before. Have you heard of Evil Bong before?
I have heard of it before. And
I know that there's an Evil Bong versus Ginger Dead Man movie. But in this one's really funny. I'm assuming the guy is high in this.
Yeah, he takes a hit.
Okay, I didn't see that bit. Like, he's trying to attract this woman to him. Like, she's sitting on the thing, she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then he, like, grabs her boob. Which, by the way, she's wearing a shark bikini.
Yeah, you skipped the most important... Sorry, she's the stripper.
Oh, she's a stripper?
Yeah, that's why...
she was just getting...
No, she was stripping, and like there was a woman on a stripper pole in the back.
I didn't even see that.
Well, she's a stripper.
I was focused on one specific item of clothing.
She was wearing a bikini top that had 2 plastic shark mouths on either breast, and he was like, "That's so cool." And she was like, "Yeah, you like that, baby?" And then he tries to feel up her breast by putting his hand into the shark mouth, and suddenly the shark becomes real and starts
bites his hand off.
Biting his hand off.
I'm sorry, I was very focused on the shark boobs and less so on like the background. I had no idea that it was in a strip. I thought they were in a pool party.
It could be a pool party with a stripper pole.
That sounds dangerous. But so do shark boobs.
Yeah, but what a great way to keep them away.
Yes. Then we get the Blade. I think he's the least interesting puppet, in my opinion, of these compilations.
Yeah, although he's a very famous one because he's like the face of a lot of their stuff.
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, like whenever I see like posters and stuff, or like when I see like anniversary things of all the characters and stuff, I always see him like at the forefront.
But he seems... I didn't know that. But he seems also to be like the ringleader of the puppets. Or at least of like the more humanoid ones, like the Tunneler and Leech Woman. Because he, like, commands them almost.
And his whole thing is just having blades. So he has, like, a knife, but he also has a hook. And then his eyes also protrude, like, sharp spikes.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm just sharp. That's my whole thing.
Swings his arm around, and then you see cuts come onto the person.
Yeah.
Very low
He's
budget.
cutting out the guy's shins.
Very fun.
Yeah, I would love to watch it, but we got a montage, and that was it.
And then we get... Well, he calls it Drac. But I can't tell because we find out his name is Radu, and it's a vampire. It's basically like a Dracula knockoff, where he's like trying to bite this woman. And I found it really funny because at one point he like opens his mouth really wide and he's gonna sink his teeth in, but his teeth aren't going into her neck, and he's just kind of like chewing a little bit until finally like the effect or like the fake skin like lets his teeth in.
What he does, he just closes his lips like over it, and then whatever. I don't know. I didn't find this one issue because I thought it was quite realistic. that his teeth didn't just immediately cut through.
I know.
Because he placed his teeth on top, then closed his mouth, and then clenched into her. I thought it was more realistic that way, personally.
I just thought it was so silly.
I think there was sillier things about that scene.
We googled this one though, because this one's from Subspecies, which I have heard good things about. So if you want us to watch it, let us know.
Yeah, we would actually watch it. Can I say too, also, this is the 11th Slay. We've not spoken about what's happening to the girls, but every now and then between these, it's cutting back to the girls, and they're going from story to story, opening up these toys.
They're always picking out another figure, essentially, and they're lining them up, and that's why I thought this was also a toy commercial.
But there was a few things. There was this weird, like, focus on these weapons that were all over the walls. The girls even bring up a point, which is just super irrelevant and kind of relevant in the end, I guess. But the other thing, too, is they kept doing these establishing shots of the outside of the house, and every time it was a different house.
It's a different house.
It was a different house.
It felt like the first time I was like, wait, there weren't lights there before, and then every time after that, it became more and more noticeable. And I can't tell if I couldn't tell if I was just going crazy and it was like the same house but like a different angle or whatever, or if it was a different house every time. But then you noticed it too.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
It got to the point where it was such a drastically different house that I was like, I can't gaslight myself into thinking I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's a different house.
It's got to be a different house.
It's so random, so silly, it's cute, right? You know, the truck comes to get their car, the girl's looking outside the window. The old man's like, just in time for your bon voyage. Don't you want to see the 12th sleigh?
And the girl's like, oh, I want to see the 12th one. And they call out the tow truck driver, we're almost finished.
Yeah, they're like ignoring him. And he's flipping through the book quickly as if
He's trying to be nice and be like, oh, let me read the last part of the book to you real quick.
Okay, I did not see that. For me, it was the opposite. I thought like the implication was this man was being creepy and possibly dangerous because he's flipping through the book like he's
really old theatre gay.
Well, he was trying to talk to them. They were like ignoring him, and he was like in a rush, like I need to do this before they go, as if I need to kill them before they run away. He gets to the last page and it's empty, and he goes, "What? Where is the 12th sleigh?"
And the girls, they turn around, and now they're like demons
with bug eyes,
and they fucking like just tear him apart
with the weapons.
We don't even get to see how he like dies or anything like that.
Well, we get like a shadow of him being killed by them with weapons.
Yeah.
And then as it's happening, we get a shot of the book where an illustration of him forms, so he becomes the 12th sleigh.
He's the 12th sleigh. He wasn't the creep the entire time. Because in my notes, I put supernatural being, as in like when he's like insisting that the food is for them and like blah blah blah. I was like, oh, so he's clearly like a supernatural force. Like these girls gonna have to escape from the house. Like blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
you think he's gonna kill them and then gonna be the 12th sleigh?
He's the 12th sleigh. The girls were the creeps the whole time. We had no idea.
And that was it.
That was it.
I didn't even rate it because does it need a rating?
I gave it a rating.
1.5?
I gave it a 1. Because, listen, if I give a half a star rating to a movie, it means I hated the movie, right? But if I give 1, it's because I had fun watching it.
Yeah. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
The reason why I would be unforgiving with this rating, because it's supposed to be silly, it's supposed to be camp, it's supposed to be ridiculous, and it's not supposed to be a full-fledged film. But even for what it is supposed to be, it could have been slightly more substantial.
Yeah.
It could have had some bonus content of these films.
Yeah.
It could have had some more information about the films.
The framing device could be better.
Yeah, it could have even, you know...
They could not have used AI salami.
Possibly. Or even possibly, if they wanted to put a little bit more effort into it, they could have actually done little short Christmassy stories with these creatures.
They still had the puppets, clearly.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, even for what it was, I would rank it low. But it is supposed to be silly. It's not supposed to be a full film.
I would definitely put this on in the background again if I was doing something.
Oh, 100%. Especially because, again, it gave tacky Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
Which is what I want on my TV.
Tacky Christmas vibes. I give it a 1. I thought it was... My notes just say fucking stupid. Just a long compilation. And then... Oh, ad! Sorry, I couldn't remember my name.
Or even something that added more to the lore of the Mooniverse.
My question is to you is, has this ad worked on you? Will you now go and watch some Fulminant Features?
Well, we said like multiple times that we would, so clearly. We should literally said like 6 times that we would.
No, but I mean like not for the podcast. Like, but if you were not doing this as a podcast, instead of like, as you know, if you were watching this and then you're like, oh, should I check out Fulminant Features?
I would. Specifically because there were so many scenes that looked a little bit interesting or enticing and there was zero context. For a need for closure and context, I definitely would, just to see what is this actually about? Like, what is happening here? Like, are they part of the same universe? What is this all behind this, you know?
Yeah.
So it did work. Work on you?
I think so, but I think I would definitely pick and choose. I wouldn't watch all of them.
Oh, definitely.
I think I would probably watch Ginger Dead Man, Evil Bong, and Leech Woman, and maybe Subspecies as well.
I've definitely watched Subspecies.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we should do that at some point.
That is the most likely one to watch, honestly.
Honestly, that's everything we have the same.
Yeah.
I want to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy Holidays for those that don't celebrate.
Yes, I hope you have a good winter as well.
We do hope you have a good winter. And one last thing, actually. Silent night. Oh,
sorry.
Holy night. All is calm. All is bright. Proud young virgin. Are you kidding? Mother.
Well, Merry Christmas, and we love you, and...
You can be the virgin, I'll be the mother, and we just need a child.
I already am the virgin. Anyway.
That's why you're the one? Okay.
We would like to say that you can rate our podcast, you can like our video if you're on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, you can check for important links in the description.
Of course.
You can find us wherever you find your podcasts. We are on TikTok and Instagram as well. Anything else?
Silent night.
Comment below if you want us to watch anything. We take requests. We'll even do your short film if you've made one.
Yeah, we'd love to. We really, really would love to highlight short and indie films.
Yes. Bye.
Good night. Love you. Merry Christmas.